All right, let's have a look on the project Scrum boards in the EasyRedmine system. In order to see some, let's say, velocity of the sprint, we can go for the Scrum boards. It's like a separated model. Then we can create, for example, first sprint. And then we can, of course, activate the periodicity like since today, for example, until the 22nd of December. And then what is important is to, in order to measure like the velocity, so then you have to put there the estimate. It could be in the story points, but I would prefer the estimated time in the hours. Let's say that we will put there like a 500 hours, right? And then hit the save. What will then happen? So on the right top corner here, you can see like there is a capacity of the 500 hours. So this is the capacity of the sprint, and the current load is now 0. It means that we can, let's say, drag and drop, basically put some tasks into the backlog. So here is a task for the backlog, project backlog, sprint backlog. If I will move on the task from backlog, so this is like a list of the wishes, to the project backlog, which means that you will realize it in the future. But now we are going to put it to the sprint backlog. So if I will drag the task and put it in here, and the task has an estimate, I can even open it. So here is like estimated time 100 hours. So then you can see like a 100, let's say, hours as a current load. Then I can continue because I still see the reserve. So I can put another task like 180. So there is a still place. So now if there is no estimate, so I can even do the estimate on this level. So I can put another 100 on this level. Boom. Now I'm getting to the 280. I can put another task. Like now I'm almost 360. So let's imagine that I would like to keep that a reserve. So like 140 hours for potential issues. So I can keep it as it is and go to the sprint. And now what is happening? So if I will firstly hit on the charts, so there is a burn down chart, right? Which is basically visualizing firstly the ideal work remaining. This is a blue line, which is representing basically the expectation of what is the completion of the tasks. So it's like a completion. It means that the tasks which are in a done status, like a completed within the period of the sprint. So the sprint length is since the 15th to 22nd. So then the system is expecting that there will be the completion, let's say, the quantity of the task within that, and within that date. What does it mean? I will show you. So if I will now go to the Scrum board and then let's say starting to be working on the tasks, and then I will put some tasks to the done, right? So there is a like a 80 hours estimate, and then I have put it to the done. So now hitting the charts. So here you can see we are very effective because we are under the line. So at the beginning we have started to be, let's say, completing the tasks. So we have completed the one task which has a particular estimate. So here you can even see, and then so we are under the expected blue line. So now we are in a good shape. And then if we were completing even more tasks, so I can even put there another task, boom, hitting the charts again. So then the line is getting down. So I'm decreasing the, let's say, current tasks backlog in the sprint. So the goal is to be basically close to the 0, right? So this is important. So we are now very effective. But in order to see, for example, a different situation, so we can update the sprint start. So then I will set, all right, the sprint has already started the previous week. And then we will hit the chart. So here you can see that we have completed. So we have done nothing within the period of the last week. And then today we have completed basically 2 tasks. So getting back to the line, right? So that's something which is like an indicator. So if I'm a Scrum Master or Project Manager, so I can see, all right, the first 4 days, it has happened nothing. And then I have completed 2 tasks. So I'm getting back on the track. Yeah. So that's an important indicator. So it's based on the closure, the completion of the task within the time period.